everyone. Thanks for tuning into my tarot channel. I have another message for you today. I think it may be the last one of the day. I'm going through some sort of situation where I'm getting a lot of psychic energies, and I'm wanting to put myself out there, let you know that I'm a tarot reader. I am an astrologer and a psychic medium, and I work with people doing one-on-one readings in Zoom, pre-recorded or on the phone, and I really love doing it. I've done it for gosh, a long time, with varying consistency, meaning there's times when I don't have anyone who's interested, and there's times when people all around me are like asking for readings, so it's kind of an ebb and flow. But right now I'm feeling there's like a need for some of these messages, and I want to bring them to the collective. So when I settle my energy on this last message, I went for a walk, and so the energy changed a little bit in my system, and this is not your friend. This is, I hate saying enemy, but they are an enemy. This is somebody who has ill will toward you, toward your situation in life, toward who you are. You are threatening to them. Your presence, your energy, your knowledge, your power, your skill, maybe your talent. But more than this, you like remind them of someone that rejected them, and they can't even place that that's why. There's also a lot of, I'm getting a lot of like jealousy, like green-eyed, green monster jealousy. Funny thing is, you were the person in this situation who felt undermined, or felt like, you know, the person was constantly putting you down or not including you or didn't care. But the truth is they had a major problem with you, with wishing that they could be like you, seeing that things come easy to you, perceiving that maybe you get attention from the opposite sex easily, or you have romantic things happening that they don't. As a child, this person was very alone. As a child, they had to survive by not sharing their feelings. So that's what they did in this situation. They decided, I'm just gonna keep this to myself. But it is clear, like, that they have this ill will towards you. You may have been friends with this person for a long time. I feel like the things they say about you, like the way that they see you, the way that they like sum up who you are, is wrong. And you're like, I don't want to hear this like false story about myself. And eventually you were like, I can't, like, whatever this is that you're like trying to make me seem like, I'm not into it, and I don't want to play this game anymore. And good for you. Good for you. Stepping away can be hard. I'm seeing a chain and a spiral and a bird, a robin, and also like a window and a sign. Let me slow that down. Okay. A chain. This person feels chained in their life. You may think that you may have like not spoken for a while, and you think, oh wow, they really have their life together, even though you don't like them so much. But they're not happy in their life. Things may look great on the outside. Things may look, they're checking boxes of success or whatever you may perceive as success. And you may even have stepped back from how you feel about them and been like, I commend them. Good for them, you know, from an objective level. But looks are deceiving. They are alone in their life. They don't have anyone. They had a breakup that was really damaging, and then they couldn't, like, they tried to rely on friends, and the friends, I'm getting a lot of the friends were like foreign, like literally, but also like foreign to their feelings. And it was like trying to speak a different language, but they kept those friends, and you know, they want people around. They're very lonely. You were someone who showed them kindness in a time when things were tough and made them laugh, and they didn't have to go super deep. You just kind of got it and offered that. So it's part of it is resentment. Oh my God, they really just like, it's like they're jealous of you for not, like the jealousy is more like, how dare you not stay in the place that I told you to stay in? And you're like this like swan. Okay, I wanted to go back to the images though. We had a chain, a bird. The bird is a robin. A robin can mean someone from someone deceased is saying hello. So there could have been like a connection, like maybe someone that you both loved brought you back together at one point. Like maybe they died and you both went to the funeral or something. That was the point of connection. Maybe singing was something you did together in your youth. We had a window in the imagery set that I had, and a spiral. So the window I want to see as, they may be looking out their window right now, wherever they are in time and space, and sort of letting themselves have these like darker feelings that they don't usually let themselves have. And they're pretty mucky and icky. And usually they use substances to cover them. But while I'm doing this, it's 10 a.m. and Eastern time. They're not able to do that right now at this moment. So they're stuck in those feelings that they usually put onto others. They're chained. And they're looking out the window represents also like they're like looking for someone to blame. They're looking for an exit to this pain. And then the spiral. I mentioned the Kundalini before, just in one of my other readings this morning. The Kundalini spiral, once we reach the end of the spiral, it's like the Kundalini opens up and enlightenment is experienced, and that's supposed to be this energy that lives at the bottom of the spine. And I feel like you did spiral with this person. Like you both, they made you feel sick. Like something they said literally made you like feel like nauseous. It was so cruel and like disgusting and like disrespectful. And instead of like letting them have it in a way that was like equally, like you didn't like verbally assault them. You just were like, hey, this is my boundary. You can't talk to me like that or about this in that way. That subject about my life, this is a boundary. They could not handle that. Oh, the jealous word keeps coming back. I feel like also they're jealous of how you are so adaptive and your intelligence. You're incredibly smart. You're very, very smart. And no matter how smart this person thinks they are, part of being smart is emotional intelligence and street smarts. It's not all what you've read, but you are very well read. Whoever is watching this, you're very well read. You've read quite a lot of books. You've read more books than this person. And they don't like that you make them feel stupid. So I know this is a funny place to end it, but I hope that you will understand more clearly the dynamic, and I hope you have a great day and weekend. And if you're interested in getting a reading with me, please email me at plperlwitz@gmail.com. Right now it's 45 minutes for $45. I do Zoom pre-recorded and phone, and I accept PayPal, Zelle, and Cash App. Have a great day.